Hi guys, good to have you all back. And in case you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands and I do paper crafting, junk journal projects. And on the weekends, I'm a vintage treasure hunter. Welcome to my channel, guys. On my desk, I have the new release of 49 Market. Already? Yes, already. I did this one with the last release about 3 weeks ago. I don't know. They keep bringing them out, but I love this one. Now, let me tell you a little bit about today's project. My mind has been on botanicals lately because I'm thinking about my new journal. It's going to be an epic one. It's going to be all about vintage, grungy nature. So this collection fits it perfectly. It's called Vintage Artistry Nature Study. It is beautiful. Now guys, I am not going to make the journal today. However, I want to use a couple of items from this collection to start making some ephemera pieces. I want to make pockets. They need to be multifunctional because I do not know how I'm going to use them in the journal. So I want to make pockets that I can either have floating as a flip out or just glue them down. Sort of a library card pocket with matching cards. No clue how many we'll make. Let's see. I'm going to use a couple of items from the 49 Market collection, but also a lot of other stuff that I already have. Now, before I make the pockets, I'm going to give you a very quick overview of this collection. The collection is huge. I don't have everything. I have the items that I think fit my style of paper crafting, like the beautiful papers. Now, this is the 6x8 collection pack. They also have this one, the design papers, in a 12x12. I decided to take the smaller ones this time. I'm going to do a small flip through. Then the 12x12s, I have two of them. I have the sort of the background papers. Love them. With the colored patterns and sort of grungy style. Really like this. I'm not going to show everything, guys, because I don't have the time. This one, amazing. I love it. It is ledger. It is ledger. I'm not only going to use it for this project, but for other ones as well. If you don't have real ledger, this is fantastic to use. So the ledger. Then I only have one of these. I believe they have three of them. These are the laser cut out thingies. So you don't have to go fussy cutting yourself. I do like them. I like the images. They look a little bit vintagey, and that's what I like. I don't like the modern kind of stuff. It's really handy to have. Yes, if you ink them, you can sort of grunge them and age them up. And it also has the mushroom, lots of mushrooms. I believe they have one with butterflies as well. I didn't take that one because I already have so many butterflies. And another one. I believe they have three, but I only have the one. The robins, however, I have almost all of them because, as you may know, I love their robins. Now, I have this one with butterflies, different sorts of butterflies. There's only one sheet in here that I don't like. That is the last one with the sort of sentiments and words and such on them. I just don't like it. It's not me. I really love this. I need to figure out how to do this myself. Not make a robin or a sticker, but do this on paper. So I'm going to try to figure that one out. So I have the butterflies. Then I have the foliage. Yeah. With all sort of the greenery. Also really love this page. Look. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. And then, of course, mushrooms. Mushrooms, of course. Yeah. They're sort of funky colors. I don't know. I don't know. And this one with the sort of jars with foliage and mushroom in it is really wonderful. And again, of course, one of these. Speaking of one of these, I have one of the 12x12, the big rub-ons. They also have a big 12x12 with the big words on them that I obviously didn't take with me. Now, I need to figure out how to do this because I love this, but I need to make this myself. Yeah, so I'm going to try to do this. Now, they also have the washi tapes. That is very similar to the last collection, I must say, because this was from the Spectrum. This has labels, bulb clips and butterflies, and this has labels, bulb clips and a mushroom. So yeah, just switch out the colors. Again, with the poster stamp stickers, these are all bright colors, florals and butterflies, and this has muted colors, butterflies and mushrooms. So a bit similar. but very functional because you can use it in any kind of project. Now I'm going to quickly flip you through these papers that I love. This is more for me inspiration than papers that I will actually, I will use them, but they really inspire me. Now what I really like is some of them are portrait, like straight up. They have beautiful backings, and some of them are landscape. These are the sort of portrait ones. It does have sort of a square here for a photograph. It's more for scrapbooking. I'm not a scrapbooker, guys. I do love the backs as well. Lovely with the writing in the back on sort of wooden planks. Ooh, yeah, very muted colors. So not the bright ones that I did with the previous journal. Oh, love this. And then these are the landscape ones. Very handy because you can fold them in and make them into a page in your journal. Yeah? It's very sort of autumny, I know, but I don't care. I just love it. I just love it. I especially love this one. Really, really nice. And this is going to be my inspiration for today. I want to do something a little bit sort of muted. I just love it. It has some book page, some splattering, some butterflies. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, that's it for the papers. Let me show you the rest of the supplies that I'm using for today. For all the supplies, I am using, I think, some of the postage stamp stickers, some of the washi tape, some rub-ons. I love their rub-ons. They're just fantastic. That's what I'm using from 49 and Market. For the paper, I'm using a page out of this book. Probably two. Just a sort of interesting, see, that's interesting, background page. And this is a piece of ledger. This is not written on. You don't need to use this, but I want to make sort of my own ledger type of thing. Yeah. For stamping, this is my color palette, guys. I'm using antique linen and old paper for some background stamping. And ground espresso for grunging and brushed corduroy. I hardly ever use brushed corduroy, but I think the color for this project is absolutely perfect. Now, if I want to do some other stamping like words or numbers or what have you, absolutely fallen leaves, of course. For glue, I'm using art and glue stick, both of them. I'm going to use my normal ruler, my tearing ruler, probably a paper cutter, scissors, you know, the standard usual things. I'm going to use my splatter stamp again from stencil, from Gumiapan. I just love this one, yeah? Because I am not into real splattering, but I want to make sort of a background. Then for some stamping, I'm using Sampo. This is Nature Finds because, you know, nature. So I'm going to use this. I have my regular splatter stamp, and this is my new sort of splatter stamp that I want to use. Probably going to use some bits and bobs, you know, labels and such. But let's just see. Yeah, okay. That's it for the supplies. Now, before I start folding the pockets, I'm going to make 2 pockets. I have a little confession to make. I already filmed this video this morning. Yes, and it went horribly wrong. I made lots of mistakes. First off, I started out with this paper. I love this paper. I love it a bunch, but it's very, very thin. So it doesn't really do well with all the things I'm gonna throw at it. So I made a mistake with this paper, and then also I made the mistake of adding gesso. I am not a gesso girl. It went wrong. So instead of you know, uploading that video, I'm making a new one. Yes, we're making a new one. So I'm using normal book pages. Well, not really normal book pages. I want it to be sort of interesting. I want to have some interest in the background other than just writing. So I have this that had some black and white images on it. I think it's going to look lovely, and it is botanical. Yeah, okay, I'm going to give you some measurement, guys. It doesn't really matter what size it is. Make them your own size. These are about 5.5 by 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5, but have them bigger, smaller, doesn't really matter. Okay, now for the folding. Yes, I'm going to make what am I going to do? I'm going to make a small fold here. Yes, yes, I'm going to make a small fold here. On this side, on the right hand side. Yes, right hand. Let's just start right hand side. About 1/2 inch or something like it. Have it straight, that'll be lovely. Yes. Then I'm going to fold this piece up almost all the way to the end. Leave another sort of 1/2 inch at the end. Right? Yes. Do we have the lovely stuff on it? Yes, we do. That's what we want. Perfect. Okay. Now this also needs to be folded. So I'm going to fold it on itself to the other side. Yeah? Have them line up. That'll be lovely. No worries, I'm going to make another one, guys. I've been making 5 or 6 today. All of them went horribly wrong. And it's a simple project. Just stop adding stuff when it's already lovely. Okay, now, let's see. This is the bottom part. I'm going to fold the whole bit. Just everything we folded. I'm going to fold it up another sort of 1/2 inch. All the layers, yeah. So hopefully you're not using scrapbook paper or anything like it. Or this paper. Love this paper. Doesn't work. It really doesn't. There we go. And then the top we're going to also fold in like, let's say 1/2 inch. We're doing everything 1/2 inch. But eyeball it, guys. Now this is going to be the actual size of the pocket, which is going to be almost 4 by almost 5. 4 by 5. Yeah? Okay. Are we done with the folding? Yeah? Because now we're going to fold it open and make some snippies. Take out your scissors. I'm just going to fold it open. Yes. Everything. Yeah? We have 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. On every corner there's sort of a square. Some of it is a rectangle. The other parts are a square. Yeah? I'm going to cut all of them off, but at an angle. I'm going to miter it. Snippy here. Snippy there. Yeah? On all 4 corners. So also over here and here. Here and here. And on the last one. Okay. Now we have a fold in the middle and then 2 folds there. This is the easiest part. Just fold them in. Fold it in. Yeah. I'm going to miter it from this point. So I'm just gonna snip a piece off. And also on the bottom. When you open it up again, we took out a piece of pie. It's gonna look like this. Now, let me tell you why we made this. This is the bottom, this is the top. The top, these, I'm going to glue down to the page. These are just reinforcings for the entrance of the pocket. Yeah? Not necessary at all. But I just like my entrance of the pocket to be really, really sturdy. And it just also gives a nice, I think, a nicer finish to this edge of the pocket. Yeah? So there's one. Here's the other one. I'm just using glue stick for this, guys. Okay. Then we have the bottom flaps, 2 bottom flaps. One of them, I am gonna go right-hand sided again. One of these, I'm going to glue up. Just put glue on it. I'm gonna glue up. Now, how did I learn this? From Joey the Fee. Hoping she's doing well. This is going to be glued up. Yes? Don't do anything to this. We're not going to do anything to this. This is going to be the hinge flap. Yeah? Okay. Then we have 2 parts here. The bottom part and the part on the side. Do not glue them up. No. Fold them up, however. I'm going to fold them up like so. And fold them to the center. Yeah? So don't glue these to the page underneath. Don't do it. We're going to leave them as is. Now I am going to put a dot of glue here to keep them both together. I am going to use Art for this. Good morning, Art. I've been gluing with Bart all morning. Bart is not having a good day. As am I. I'm also not having a good day. I'm laughing at it, guys. I'm just gonna, I started very, very early. Glue this together because, it's very warm. And at 7 in the morning, it's not that warm. So I started at 7. It's now noon. And I'm doing the whole thing again. Okay, we glue this together, right? We're going to put glue here and here. Make sure to put it also on the outside, on the edge of this piece. So on this edge and then on this edge. Yeah? On the other side as well. This edge. And on this edge. Okay. Now we're going to fold this in. This is the hinge flap. That's okay. Hoping that these here and here line up. They should. They should. Okay. Glue them down. Now this is our pocket. While I'm letting it dry, I'm going to show you how the hinge works. I'm going to take out a fictional page. This is your junk journal page or journal page. Yes, this is the hinge. Look, lovely hinge. Like so. You don't see it. Now, what you can do is put glue here. And then have it on this on the other side of the page. Yes, so glue it over the page. And the flaps open. It's going to be a flip out. Yeah? You can also put glue on the outside and have it anywhere on the page that you want to love. It's in the corner or top, in the middle. And then have it as a sort of a flip open. You can have a secret journal spot underneath or a what have you. Now, if you're going to glue it straight on the page, I would first glue this down to itself. Yes, so put glue here. Yeah, it's closed up. And then you can put glue here and here and have it sort of a tuck spot. Or glue here, here and here. And then you have two pockets. Pocket behind the pocket and the pocket itself. Yeah. Or if you're going to have it as a standalone. Yes, just a pocket that you can put anywhere in another pocket. Or just clip it on with a paper clip. Then I would trim this off. Why? Why am I not closing it up? You could. But you probably have this lovely decorated and then you have this blank strip. Yeah? Or decorate it afterwards. Whatever you want. Okay, now the pocket is dry for sure because I've used art. It's been dry for half an hour now. Let me show you why I did all the folding and sort of the hinges on the inside. Because you have way more room in the pocket now. Yeah? I'm going to show you. Where did we glue it? We glued it here. This is sort of the hinge. Yeah? It leaves a lot more room if we were to glue it just straight down. If we were to glue it just straight down, yeah, the pocket's going to be a lot smaller. So we created a lot of room also on the bottom. So it can hold loads. Loads, if you want to put on in loads. Yeah? Okay, so that's the idea behind the pocket. I'm going to make another one really quick with you guys. And then we're going to do all the decorating. Okay, let's do another one. I'm going to fold it here. On the right hand side. Now, if you want your flap to be on the other side, fold it here. Yeah, so we do this. Yes, I think, no, I want this to be on the front, not on the back. So I'm going to fold it here again. But if you want it on the other side, start there. Start there. Just switch it up, guys. Okay, I'm eyeballing again. Just folding it in about 1/2 inch. Folding it almost all the way to the top, leaving a 1/2 inch. Or something like it. Yes, is that straight? Hopefully it is. Flipping it over and then folding this to the other side. So that it lines up. Yes. Okay. The bottom. About 1/2 inch. There we go. The top. Have it straight, love. That'll be nice. I don't think this is straight at all. No. No. It's not even a bit straight. There we go. I'm just using the lines on my mat to sort of eyeball. This is a lot of paper. There you go. Okay. Opening it up. And doing the snippies. I'm just doing one corner, guys, just to show you. Snippy here. Snippy here. Yes. At an angle on all 4 corners. Then you fold it in. And then take off a bit here. And take off a bit here. Yeah? And then we're going to do the gluing. For the gluing, top bit's going to be glued down. Yes. For the reinforcing of the opening. You could use art or Bart for this if you want to. I'm just going to use glue stick. And then right hand side, yeah. Or left hand side. Depending on where you want the hinge to be. Yes. Also glued down. And these are going to be folded up. There we go. Putting a bit of glue here. Art, come on. I was raving about you this morning. Like, oh, Art's going to cooperate. No, he's not. He's like, no. It's too warm. Well, it did cool down quite a bit, guys. It did cool down quite a bit. It is below the 30 degrees today, so yay. And I'm talking Celsius. And I'm going to tell you that's hot. Are we doing it right? It's going to be folded in. Yeah, yes, we're doing it right. No, yes. I am sorry. It's been a day. Put glue here and here. That's what we're going to do, not there. Yeah. And I was having a laugh with you guys this morning. I had all sorts of things to share with you. I'm going to share them later. Yes. I need to tell it again. I'd love to tell it again because it's a lovely story. There you go. Does it line up? It does. It does. Yes. And it's fantastic. So, we made our 2 pockets. See, this one is a slight bit taller. That's okay. It's fine. Here they are. Now, let's decorate the background. Guys, I'm only going to do the front. Yes, but do the back as well, if you want to. As you can imagine, I am pretty much done. So I'm just going to do the front. I'm taking out my splatter stencil. But if you're a real mixed media artist, just splatter. Or, you know, grunge it up any which way you want. I'm using old paper, antique linen, and probably a little bit of brushed corduroy. There you go. I'm not going to use a lot of the big splatters. Just going to more concentrate on the smaller splatters or have a little bit off the center. See, yeah, I love this color. Old paper. It's greenish, but it turns more yellowish. I don't know why. And also, I found out it depends on the paper that you use. Yep, a bit here. And a bit over the trees. There we go. So that is the green. Now I am taking out a piece of paper. Let's do this because I need to clean off my stamp. Well, stencil. It's not a stamp, love. It's stencil. I have a sort of a wet wipe. It's not that wet anymore. But it does the trick. It does the trick. Yeah. Okay. Drying it off. Ta-da. Okay, let's do antique linen. Or any colors that you want, lovies. Do some here. Some here. Now this is the second day in a row that I'm using this stencil I'm just really enjoying it. I'm just really enjoying it, guys. There you go. I also want some brushed corduroy. A little bit. I'm just going to use my dauber for it, guys. No problem. And I want some small dots. I'm just using this bit here. And here. And here. Bit more here. Maybe here on the top. Yeah. So just some background splattering. I'm going to do the same to this one. Both of them have a lovely background, and I inked all around the edges, first with brushed corduroy and then a bit with ground espresso. I was completely inspired by this page from the collection with all the sort of splattering and then sort of gesso, but you know, don't gesso. No, say no to gesso. Well, I'm going to say no to gesso because that really didn't work for me. So yeah, they are as they are. Now I want to add a little bit of ledger, and the inspiration for this came from this sort of page with the ledger on and all the other ledger papers. So I think that'll work nicely. So I have a piece of unwritten ledger. I'm going to leave it unwritten. I'm just gonna rip a piece off here. Needs to have sort of ripped edges. Very important. Well, for me it is. Edge here, yes. Here and here. It's too small. I'm gonna take this piece. Yeah. I'm using it, yes. Well, not in this project. Ledger is like gold, guys. It's so expensive. I love it so much. And this was unwritten ledger. I believe I got this in Happy Mail. Okay, so I actually want to have sort of a piece wrapped all around. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna rip a piece off. I'm gonna have it on like so. That's a nice thing if you already sort of decorated a gazillion of them. You know how you want the decorating to be. Yes, gonna have this. That is way too big. Way too big. Yes. I'm even keeping this piece. Yes, I am. I'm not keeping this. Right, so now this is blank ledger. I want to have something on it. So I am using St. Paul Nature Finds. And I've also found out St. Paul has a new release. Yes, very excited. Cannot wait until I get my hands on it. Marloes at Do A Ding ordered it right away. She is like me. She's like, oh yes, that is a fun set. So yeah, new stamps are coming right up. I am going to use a block for this, an acrylic block. This is just a scripty bit. And let's see, what was the up and down? This was the right setup. And I'm using brushed corduroy. Really? Not fallen leaves? No, brushed corduroy. Because it looks really nice on this paper. Let me show you. What was the right setup? Now I forgot. Yeah. See? It looks so cool. So cool. Are you going to do the same? Am I? Yeah, sort of. I'm just going to approach it from the other side. So it's going to be a little bit different. Just a tiny bit. I just really love this scripty stamp. Yeah. Okay. It's going to go here and it's going to go here. They are going to be a little bit different, guys. Some things I'm going to do the same and some I'm going to do different. I have this lovely stamp, like leaf of something, like a fern or yeah. I am again using brushed corduroy for this. Are you? Yes, I'm using brush corduroy. I just want to have some foliage peeking in. Like so. See, just a little bit of interest. Let's use another stamp for the other one. Because I also have this one. It's a smaller one. One on the bottom. There you go. A little bit of interest. Okay, one here, one here. Now what I want is a label. I need a label. Let me get some. I have two lovely labels, and also I inked all around a piece of ledger. Yeah, the labels are from Tracy Fox. She has loved junk journals on Etsy. So I'm gonna have this here and then this over it, and this here and this under it, because I need to switch it up a little bit. Am I gonna do art for this? No, I don't need. You don't need art. Just take out your glue stick. See what happens to the lines if I put glue on. See, they bleed. That's how you know it's the real stuff. If they don't bleed, it's not real. There we go. Yes. And this one's gonna go on top of it. Yeah. There was still some red on the glue stick of the ink. Yep. With this one, it's gonna go underneath, so I first have to glue this one down. Yep. There we go. Already lovely. Gonna add more, guys. I know where to stop now. Yes, I'm gonna stop with gesso. Gonna stop with the gesso. Yeah, definitely. Great. Perfect. Now let's add a rub-on. Yeah? Let me take some beautiful ones out. Found these two. It wasn't hard to find because they're all fantastic, fantastic lovelies. This is like sort of a fern. I'm gonna put this one here. Sort of eyeball it. Yes. Okay. While I'm rubbing this on, let me tell you what happened. Well, actually, last night I was sleeping. I got a lovely comment from, guess who? Miss Gail Agostinelli. What? Yeah. She is fantastic, right? So, one of you guys also watch, well, I guess a lot of you guys also watch her. If not, go check her out, because she's, to me, the queen. Yes, she is like our godmother. And one of you guys suggested to watch my Q&A video, because I mentioned her there as being a sort of a big inspiration, because she is a huge inspiration. I admire the woman. Yes, she is filming every day. It's amazing. So she commented on that video, and she told me that one of her subscribers told her to watch me, and she's so happy she did. She loves my channel, and also because she watched the Q&A where I mentioned another sort of YouTube channel that I watch that isn't at all craft related. It is actually Curiosity Inc. She also watches that channel, so that's what we have in common. Yeah, I was so excited when I saw the comment this morning. I wasn't crying, not really. Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Tim knows her. Well, not personally, but I've been watching her videos for years now, and he knows her voice. And he's, whenever I watch her, he's like, "Oh, hello, Gail." So he recognizes her voice. So he knows what she actually means to me, isn't it? Gorgeous. Don't put gesso on it. Just don't. No, because then the gorgeousness just disappears. So not gessoing. So I found out this morning that she left a comment, and Tim was already on his way to his work. So I sent him a message. He was like, "Oh, that's so cool." I know, right? Yeah. So that's really lovely. So thank you, Gail. I don't know if she has the time to watch my videos, but if by chance you're watching, Gail, thank you. I love you, and I really do. I really mean it. You're a beautiful person. Yeah. Her favorite word is kind, and that just means everything to me. That's the whole reason she started YouTube, to spread kindness. That's why she has a YouTube channel. Well, it worked, Gail, because I think you are very kind. And also talked a little bit about Tina Chapidabituda. Because I get a lot of you guys that are new here from Tina's channel. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, I love Tina. She did comment on some of my videos some of the time. So she already knew who I was. However, the video that she mentioned me, where I inspired her, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I need to send her a message, because I'm not taking the credit for that one. No. But I've been busy. I have not had the time to message her. Is it working? Well, we're gonna go from one piece of paper to another piece of paper, and that is a little bit tricky with these rub-ons, because the stickiness depends on the surface underneath. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Sometimes it sticks a lot, and the other times it really doesn't. Found out, especially on the old antique paper, it's a little bit tougher to sort of put the rub-ons on. So there, but it looks amazing. Again, do not put gesso on it. I'm going to put other stuff on here. Yes, it's going to be a busy pocket. Yeah, let me take out some of these lovelies. I'm going to use one of the postage stamps. I'm even going to pick it up. I'm just going to, yeah, the first one I see, that's the one I'm going to use. Does it rip? It does. And I think I'm just going to put it here in the corner. Now, the rub-ons are completely transparent, and they just sort of disappear into the paper like it's been printed on. That's not happening with the washi, however. So I'm going to put the washi over it, but then I think I'm going to get one of my brushes with, what was this? Antique linen. I'm just going to rub over it. See? Then it sort of disappears. Yeah. It just looks better to me. I'm not going to put a postage stamp on the other one. However, I have the washies, the stickers that are on here. I think I want to add one of these bulb clips or bulldog clips. I don't know. Clips with a B. Over there. Oh, that's green, love. Let's do this one. See, if you do it like so, it sort of disappears. Not really, but sort of. Okay, I'm gonna put another clip here as well. A green one. There you go. And put it like so. Ooh, yeah. Let's put it like so. Careful. Yeah. There you go. Now, what I also want to do over here is this one. And I actually want a word on it. Now, here's where I went wrong with another project that I did a couple hours ago. I stamped on the washi tape. That didn't sort of work. So what am I going to do? I'm going to stamp underneath. What? Yeah. Tried it out. It will work. So I have a stamp here that says Nature Finds. That is too big for too big of a word for underneath here. But I just want nature. So I'm going to ink just the part that says nature. Yeah. I'm going to stamp it here. Yeah, it says nature now. And then I'm going to take this out. Because it's see-through, sort of. Well, it is. It actually is. I'm just going to put it over it. Guess what happens? It says nature now. Brilliant. Yeah. There you go. Does it need anything else? Yes. I have bugs. I have bugs. I have this sort of bee, or well, let's call it a bee. Bee. I'm gonna have the bee here. Yes, and then a ladybug. Sort of crawling here. Again, making them disappear. Anything else? More bugs, mushrooms, clips. It's wonderful stuff on here. Yeah, no. I think we're done. I think we're done. Almost. I want to do a little bit of this splatter stamp. Using brushed corduroy for this again. I never use brushed corduroy because I actually don't really like the color. But with this project, it just sort of worked. Yeah, look. It's more like bubbles than splatters, but I like it. Some here, here, bit here, and a bit there. Bubbles. Needs to dry. It needs to dry. Okay. Pockets. Done. Now guys, for the cards, what I did, I cut a piece out, I backed it with some normal writing paper, so it was a little bit sturdier than just the paper. I, rounded corners, inked it, stenciled it, because you've seen me ink and stencil enough today, and I have been doing enough inking and stenciling today. I don't want to do a lot to these because they are going to be mostly inside of the pockets, because that's where I want them. They are sticking out. So I think I only want to sort of do something on the top. Yeah? And I'm thinking butterfly. Let's do butterfly. Yeah? I have this one here and then this one here. Let's do this one here. Maybe I'm gonna add something else, but I think I'm just gonna do butterfly. Yeah. Fantastic. And you can journal on the back. It's blank, it's just normal writing paper. Well, not really. It's sort of watercolor paper. I think it's watercolor paper. How does it take on this paper? There we go. So yeah, the journal that I'm going to make, the nature study journal, let's call it a nature journal. I am waiting. I don't know. Did I mention it? I don't know, guys. I might be sort of repeating myself at this point. I am waiting for another item from 49 and Market. It is the fabric washi, fabric tape, fabric washi. With ledger on it. I thought it was with this collection, but it's actually an older one. So Marloes ordered it for me and for us because I think you're gonna love it. Like I love this. Does it need anything else? Now the butterfly is in here. Maybe a thing, maybe poster stamp. Yep. Half of it, yeah. Making it disappear. Oh yes, oh yeah, I like it. Now this already has a poster stamp. And this is blue. So I'm gonna do something else on this one. What butterfly did I want to use on here? Just the one on the top. There's a lot of black here, so I don't think I want to put the butterfly over there. I'm going to put it here. Yes. So yeah, the journal. I also have a beautiful file. I have a beautiful file folder I'm going to use for the cover. It's going to be a little bit like Gunther's and Gretchen's journal. Sort of. Without those two main characters in it. But it's going to be in a grungy style and vintagey. I want to use lots of real beautiful vintage papers, and then botanicals with specimen slides and you know the works, everything that I really like. Come on. One doesn't want to get off. Well, stay on there then. It has been working well, really well all day. It's the ink, doesn't want to be on the ink. Okay, well guys, I'm gonna rub real hard. Yes, and then it's gonna come off for sure. So I wanted another poster stamp, but not the blue one or the one that came after it. So I took the blue, I put it here, and then this one here. Because I want this one, the green one with the mushrooms. I'm gonna do the same. Just gonna put it half on here. There you go. Is that crooked? No, looks crooked. It isn't. And here we are. Yes. Yes. I think I'm finally finished. Took me, well, it's 2 in the afternoon. Took me a couple of hours, but we're there. Guys, let's look at the end result. I already know I'm going to get a lot of questions about what was the project that failed. It's this one. Yes, I used the flimsy paper. I don't like the paper, and then I put the gesso on the sort of rub-on, and they completely washed out. It was the same sort of color green. See, and it sort of disappeared. And I just didn't like it. I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. So yes, these ones I do absolutely love. Now the rub-ons are so bright, so pretty and colorful. Don't do gesso on them ever. Yeah, just literally like, there's a lot going on. I agree, there's a lot going on, but that's okay. Sometimes more is more. And then with the lovely card with the butterfly on it. Yeah. Have it on a, I already showed you guys. Have it on a page. Yes. Glue it on, put glue here, and then you can flip it up. Or put it on the side of a page, flip it open, or just cut it out and glue it on the page. Whatever you want to, lovelies. And then this one. Again, very pretty with a butterfly. I love these sort of clip thingies. And the cute little ladybug. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Guys, if you're in the EU, I'm linking everything below. It's on my page at Do a Ding. Everything that I've used is available. Also, the other items from this collection that I am not playing with, everything is on there. Just in case you're really interested in the rest of it. Now, I'll be back again tomorrow, guys, with another project. No clue what. I'm hoping I'm going to have as much fun as I had today. Really, who says I can't do 2 videos a day? I can. I can only just upload one of them. Okay, I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Hoping to see you then. Until then, bye.